Hello everyone. So we are reaching the later part of summer.
Sadly, already.
I mean, I feel like it's been and gone a bit briefly, hasn't it?
Yeah, it kind of has. But we thought we'd do like a roundup of the patterns that we've actually been wearing this summer. What have we been reaching for? What have we been seeing everywhere? What's still on our list? Because I'm one for making summer things at the end of summer all the time.
Yeah,
Classic.
definitely. Well, she's still excited, but
That's the thing.
the practicalities haven't really gone through your head.
But then I feel it's a present to your future self because there's things I
I
made
love
at the
that.
end of last summer and I picked them out at the beginning of this summer.
I love that when you buy it and you're like,
Yes,
it's like you, yeah.
It's pretty good feeling in the long run. So think about it as an investment. But anyway, shall we start with what we're wearing
Ooh,
today?
yes.
So-
Well, I had to bring some attention to my namesake pattern. This is the Jemima jumpsuit, which also comes as a dress, and I've just been reaching for it all summer because it's so comfy, which is, I
Yes.
think, number one priority.
Yes.
When it's really, really hot, you just want something comfy and not fussy
Yes.
and just easy to wear, and this has got no closures, it's just got the elastic at the back. And it's just like, you know, when you wake up and you're like, I just want to pop something on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
outfit.
yeah.
Done.
Done.
And you can dress it up or dress it down.
And
So-
what kind of fabric is that?
This is a chambray. This was
Oh,
actually a
lovely.
sample that we made.
Yes.
And I would say I'll make another one, but this is all I want.
This is perfect.
Point.
Oh, the colour's just great. The
Easy.
crispness of those pleats, I absolutely love in that fabric.
And what I really like is a pattern that's summer that you can take to autumn, and I think
Yes.
this is really, really easy to layer. I do really. There's a place for a summer dress. It's just a summer dress.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also, particularly at this time of year, I'm thinking, okay, what's gonna keep
Carry
going,
on.
like, yeah, what can I keep wearing for the next few months before next summer? Yeah, so this
And
is
that
my
one you can just
perfect.
pop over a t-shirt.
Exactly, or a jacket or anything really.
Yeah.
Because it's long, I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's full length legs. We'll put.
Yes. Put your
put a
photos, you
picture,
can
yeah.
see better than this. But yeah.
So nice. How about you, Rosie?
I've got my Natalia dress on, which is one of this summer's patterns. This version I did a little hack on.
I love
So instead Natalia's got a bow at the back, but I just put a piece of fabric that goes through.
So this is one strap.
Yeah, all the
That
way
goes
around,
all the way
but
around.
just goes through those loops at the back because I kind of
Such
wanted
a
the
cool detail.
interest.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I was wearing something over my other Natalia,
And the bow
I
got
felt
in
the
the
bulk
way.
of the back of the bow. Yeah, and was like, hang on a second, there's a way around
There's
this.
a way
Best of
around.
both.
Yeah, exactly, best of both worlds.
Because
So-
also Natalia, you can do with just the straight
Yeah.
straps
Yeah.
to be like
Yeah.
to be completely
So you wanted
classic.
a bit more party than that, and a
Yes.
bit less party than the bow.
Exactly. Yeah, medium
Medium
party.
Medium party.
So this is my medium party, Natalia.
It's beautiful and
isn't
it's a viscose.
It's a
so
viscose.
movement.
Again, it's elasticated, no
Yes.
closures. Comfort is key. But I think Natalia has that glam edge as well,
Yeah.
where because I've got some silver sandals on. And
It
I was
looks
thinking, I was
glam.
looking in the mirror and thinking this could be like a
could
wedding
buy-
outfit
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
with a
think
nice bag.
That's the good thing about Natalia is it can be like summer picnic or wedding guest,
Yeah,
or like, and it's just all in how
completely.
you dress it up, but it's exactly the same
That's it.
dress every time.
Yeah, she's definitely an all-rounder.
And she has
Um,
pockets.
And she has pockets.
That's good.
And she's and comfy enough to wear to work,
Yeah,
but also
totally.
absolutely fine when you're not at work too.
Yes. So good.
Thank you.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I've got slightly older. Is this from? I think I sewed it last summer.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure. But this is one of the add-on versions of the penny dress. So the penny dress is one of our most popular dresses, I
Yes,
would say. And
yes.
as soon as the weather warms up,
Yeah.
we see the sales go up and people making the penny because it's a real classic. A little bit vintage, but not too much. And with the add-on pack, you've got 3 new versions. Basically, you get other pattern pieces and instructions to change the original penny into a dress with a tie detail, like this one I'm wearing, a top with a tie detail, or a playsuit. So very, very versatile pattern, and I thought I'd bring this one because it's quite a hero one. I think
Yes.
it's just one pattern that can do a lot of things. This, I just love this tie detail. And the penny, normal penny basically is just straight like attached here at the waist, which is lovely as well, but this just gives it an extra little fun party. Is that what you were talking about? But it's super comfy. The sleeve is grown on, very much
That's
not
good for
attached
summer.
to my body.
Yeah.
It's like cool and breezy. It's got buttons here. The skirt is a 3/4 circle. I believe.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of circle.
Very, very floaty. So again, yeah, I think the common theme for summer is like you don't want anything too.
But it's funny because I feel like looking at the three things we're wearing, they're not like, you know, straight.
No,
they're
no,
all
not at
kind
all.
of
They're still
elements
fitted,
fitted,
yeah.
but they're just not like
Clingy.
Yeah. I think the elastic really helps. We've all got
Yeah.
Yes,
elastic
we've all got
in our
elastic.
waist.
That's true. Yeah,
Maybe
this one
that's
has
the
elastic
trick.
as well.
Mm.
It's a very
Can
good
I tell you
point.
something that I really like about Penny that I've not actually noticed
Yeah.
before? Is how nice and narrow this button placket
It's
is.
my
Button
favourite
placket is
thing.
It's really
gorgeous.
delicate and lovely.
And is it made from the same pattern piece? Am I
It-
right? Like
it's
there's
made
no
from the
facing?
facing,
Oh,
yeah.
from
So like the
facing, there you
facing
go.
comes round to the front and then turns into the bottom placket.
Gonna show the narrow placket. It is a lovely
really nice
touch.
finish, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I also love this,
Yeah.
the collar. Love the sleeves. It's full of little details. It's not showy, Penny,
No,
but it's got very,
So
very
wearable.
nice details.
Yeah.
So wearable, and yeah, I've also made the play suit from the add-on. Wear that all the time. I have not made the top yet, and it is on my list.
I love
And
the top.
I love the look of the top. I don't know why I haven't made it. It's like that. I just haven't found, maybe thought of the fabric the exact fabric I want to make it in.
I feel like we all want a top. Maybe we should do like a
Oh, we could do it
top
in a group.
session or something. I don't know. It would only take like an hour or something.
Well,
wouldn't
it's
it?
not that. Yeah, it won't take long at all.
Yeah.
And I think it works with viscose. It works with cotton lawn, which I
Yeah.
always love. We've got a version in broderie and glass.
Oh,
yes.
that's so nice. Yeah.
Very pretty. And yeah, so versatile. You could wear it with like skirts and shorts and culottes. All sorts. But yeah, actually this takes us quite nicely into, is there a summer pattern that you want to make but haven't yet got around to? Could be from our entire archive. Or that you'd like to make again. Maybe you made it ages ago.
I think, sorry.
No.
I'm really jealous of Chloe's Martha every time she wears
Yes.
Oh, yes!
It's so stylish.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
it. It's so classy.
Yes.
I'm quite annoyed that she's made it in black because
You
obviously
like it.
that is what I'd want to make it in.
But she's made it in black linen. I feel like
So
if you go
if
a
you do a
different
different black,
fabric,
I
it's
think
allowed.
there's room for 2 black dresses
I think it's
in the
okay.
office.
yeah. How classy would everyone on the corridor would be like, look at those
Ooh.
girls.
Yeah.
What's that uniform? I want to
Yeah.
work for them.
But-
Martha is a very good call. Yes.
It's beautiful, it's classic.
Yeah.
It's a bit more dressy, it's a bit more
Yeah.
fitted than sort of what we've been talking about today, but I think that's something I don't have in my wardrobe right now that I would like to fill.
Yes. I like that a lot. Yeah.
And it'll take a little bit longer because
Yeah.
I'd want to get the fit perfect.
Like Chloe did, she
Yes.
really twirled and took her time, and it shows.
That's
Because
it,
it looks
yeah.
fantastic on her.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those ones that I'd want to put the effort in, want to put the time in
Yeah.
to make it perfect.
And then you can make your black one, and then you've got the pattern, and you
just
can
go
make
for it.
another one, and another
Wow.
one, and another one.
a grey one and a white and black one.
And a Martha Farah hack, which is
Oh
always...
yes, on stage
Yes.
school we've got a
Really
class.
nice.
That's very true. Forget
That's
about
really-
that.
I know, I
one.
love that.
So nice. Cool. Martha's a very, very
Yes.
good call. How about you?
I think I want to make another Leah.
Oh,
yeah,
Because that's
yes.
one pattern that I've been reaching for all summer. So we filmed in like May. We filmed a video where
Yes.
we'd all made Leahs and we'd all fitted them properly, which was like the best thing ever. It fits so nicely. I'm so glad that you guys forced me to make it because it really paid off. And now, so I made a mini one, and that's just been perfect. Like, you know, the hottest days, you're
Yeah.
like just okay. Short dress, perfect trainers, but I want to make a full length one, a normal
Yeah.
one, because actually I do find that although you think of mini in summer, sometimes I feel more comfortable in a slightly longer dress.
Yeah.
in
If it's a
summer.
very, very hot day, I agree. Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of somehow it's less.
It's fresher.
yeah.
Yeah,
I like
it
just a
swishes around your
floaty,
legs and
loose,
it's-
like long dress.
Yeah,
so I feel like
definitely.
another Leah. Now that I've got the fit, it would be so easy to
That's
just.
the thing, when
yeah.
you put in the work,
It's
I
done
find myself,
now.
I want to
Yeah.
make things over and over
Exactly.
again, because you're like, I've done the work, I know it fits.
Exactly, and I know that if it had been a bit off, I would not have been reaching for it.
No,
So
that's
it
true,
was worth
that's
it.
true.
That's what like the key is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very telling, like when there's things that you love when you've made them and you love the look of
Yeah.
them, but they just don't fit into your life straight
Yeah.
away. And it's a shame, but you learn from
Yeah.
noticing
You do learn.
that, right?
Yeah.
You learn. And one thing that I'll say that I wore a lot when I was on holiday.
Oh.
So I went to visit my mum in Costa Rica.
Which must have been
which was
hot.
very, very hot. And I made, again, a few years ago, a Sylvia robe. Beautiful, like with fruit, with oranges and lemons and things like that. It's like a crepe. I have to say I don't wear it here that much, but in Costa Rica, and I wasn't even going to the beach or anything, but I made it as that. I made it as a beach cover-up. But around the house, just like when I got up, like in my pajamas, my little summer pajamas, I was like, I'll put this on top before, to go and have breakfast or to walk around the house and stuff like that.
The equivalent of a cardi.
It is,
summer.
for
Yeah,
completely.
just a little something, yeah.
And I loved it so much.
Do you know what? I've done the exact same thing, and I think, was it your Sylvia robe that we wore in the Zara photo shoot?
Yeah.
That has come out of my wardrobe in the last
With
few
the
weeks.
geese.
With the geese. And I've been, wearing it as like a get out of bed in the morning, and I've just got like shorts and a vest top on.
Yeah,
Just a little extra.
that surprised me.
Yeah.
Because I think Sylvia's gorgeous, like as a statement piece, and that's how I've seen it worn a lot, like a statement of colour and beautiful fabric, and it is that completely. But just as a thing, like you don't want a dressing gown in summer, do you?
That's it.
But you
It's
still
sort
want
of
a
the
little-
equivalent, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've been doing it independently.
I love that. And also extremely easy to make and fit, Sylvia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great present.
Great gift.
Absolutely
Great
divine
gift.
gift.
Yeah.
And I have done it before. It's just lovely. Because, just throw it on. Really, really good. In terms of things we want to make, I think there's something I was thinking of, and it has gone out of my head already. Oh, I think maybe it was
Are you saying Sienna, right?
yes,
Earlier.
Sienna. That's it. Thank you. And this came out of FOMO. So
Well, it's a FOMO chain because Rosie said that she was making a Sienna a few weeks ago.
So Sienna is one of the patterns from Summer Dreaming. It can be a dress, a skirt, or a top.
And then I was like, oh, maybe I want a Sienna. And then Chloe was like, maybe I've got some fabric. And now I feel like this is where this is leading.
And so these guys all went to have a lovely day in the field.
Yeah.
So Lisa's flower farm, Jazzy Rose flowers, and I couldn't make it, but they all wore their siennas in this beautiful field filled with lavender, and I'm like,
we felt like we were in a
sienna.
We felt like we were in a perfume.
That was
advert,
the
didn't
vibe.
we?
It was the vibe.
Swatting around.
Also, maybe like a really lovely holiday spot where you go to like
Yeah,
detox
yeah.
from city life. That's
Oh,
what I thought. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that Sienna gives you.
That
when
Sienna
you
gives you.
That's how calm you become.
The detox.
Yeah, detox dress. But I have made the Sienna top before and I use it a lot.
Yeah.
But I've never made the dress, and seeing the dresses, it was like, oh, I want that. So that maybe I'll get in before the
It's
end
quite
of
quick.
summer. It's not
It
that
is.
very long, right?
Yeah,
The only
quicker than you think.
The only, not tricky, but involved bit is the sheer panel at the back, which makes for easy fitting though, so you save time on other sides.
Exactly.
And actually, Summer Dreaming, the ebook, is filled with things you want to wear in the summer. Have you've made Ravello?
I've made all of them now.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I won.
Oh, you made the Porto shirt.
I made the
Oh,
Porto
yes.
shirt, so I sort of cheated.
Aha.
What
What cheated is
shirt?
hacking.
I've got a couple of Albas, the wrap
Yes,
skirts.
beautiful.
Sienna, 2 Sorrentos,
Oh,
So
she's
good.
the queen
that
of
one
summer
of them?
dreaming.
and
I
Ravello.
feel like Ravello,
Alba,
yeah.
Alba.
Alba,
Alba.
yeah, I mentioned
said that,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Sorrento
Okay.
actually at the start of summer when it wasn't yet warm enough for all the little dresses. I made a Sorrento maybe 2 years ago, and just wore it every single day.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That is one of the patterns I am the happiest about, the ratio of time that I put in to make compared to the amount of wear it's got. So it is, I'm not going to lie, it's not a fast move.
No,
It's not, but it's not as hard as you think either.
Absolutely
Everyone
not.
says that. If you ever scroll through the hashtag on Instagram, every single post is like it's not as hard
Not
as I
as
thought
hard
it was
as you
going to
think.
be. Yeah.
And I don't think it's hard, it's lengthy because there's
Yeah.
a lot to do, a lot of top stitching. But oh my god, has it paid off in terms of how many times I've worn it?
Yeah.
Like non-stop.
It's by far the most worn thing in my wardrobe by far.
And it just extends the summer longevity
It does,
of all of your
dresses,
patterns, all
'cause
your
you wear
dresses.
it on top.
Yeah.
That's such a good point. So
Big
yeah,
winner.
she's a winner. Big
I love
winner. Love Sorrento. And then something else we thought we would talk about is patterns that we've spotted in the wild. So not so very patterns, but like things that you see around
styles.
The styles that you go like, oh, that is a Sienna dress.
Yeah.
That is a this.
Yeah.
Something I've been seeing everywhere in London this summer is the Selena skirt.
Yes.
Like a bias cut,
Slinky,
slinky,
just
skirt.
elastic at the waist.
It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Everywhere.
a bit last year, but this year it's just
This year it's
exploded,
exploded, honestly. And I love doing that. I love people watching on the tube
Yes.
and on the streets, discreetly, or maybe not. But I'm like, oh, that pattern. And so something, because I've worn my Selena skirt a lot in more autumn and winter. So with tights, boots, a jumper, that's how I've worn it a lot. What I've seen for summer is lots of people wearing it, for example, with an oversized shirt.
Yes.
So a bit like you've made our Hackney
shirts.
shirt, which is a menswear pattern, but you've made it as an oversized kind of wear on top of something else.
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah.
And so I've seen this combo so many times. A little sort of cami top, you know, something jersey like a cami top, oversized shirt, and a slinky Selena skirt.
Very cool.
And
then like
people look
chunky
amazing.
sandals.
And chunky sandals.
Yeah.
And they look so cool. There's a lot of yummy mummies where I live, and that look, I'm seeing it a lot. And I'm like,
It is cool.
this is great. And usually it's like a pattern skirt and everything else plain. So like a white shirt on top.
Nice.
Beautiful
Nice.
combo. Love that. And so easy.
I've been spotting quite a lot of jumpsuits.
Yes. They're on our
Mainly
mind.
because I love jumpsuits. So I'm always like, what's that person? Oh, okay, that's a jumpsuit. I like that. But I think especially quite Winona shaped, the sort of quite a loose shape,
Yeah.
and some of them might have elastic in to fit, or some of them might have ties, or some of them are maybe a little bit more balloon shaped
Yes,
than
as
Winona,
well.
but definitely that easy chuck
Easy
on.
fit, chuck on. Do you know what? I've spotted some similar to our Winona jumpsuit, but that people are wearing on top of something else.
Yes,
Not because of layering necessarily, but because the fit is not great. I've seen it a lot.
Really?
So it would show, basically they're
It would
much
show the
looser.
bra.
To make it easier to put on and off, I guess. They're less fitted here, but it would absolutely show the bra, so people are wearing it with like bralettes or, you know, a little crop top.
Yes, yes.
But it made me think like, well, we wouldn't need that with Winona. But yeah, it's the style is definitely ubiquitous this summer.
I've been seeing lots of Libby style
Oh.
shirts, like that kind of vintage Revere collar style,
Yeah.
but in like a very earthy tone, like a beige or
Oh.
something. I've seen that. I don't know. I can't think where now, but you know, you just notice these things.
Yeah, yeah,
about it,
yeah.
like, oh, Libby.
yeah.
I feel like I've thought that a few times. Yeah.
Have you seen it
Like shorts.
done up or on top of something else? As
No,
well?
done up on its
Done up.
own. Yeah,
Nice.
because it's just little short sleeves.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, so maybe think that looks good. I think a lot of
Libby, I've
shirts
never
generally
made
like
Yeah.
not really oversized, but a little bit,
Little bit, yes.
oversized, loose shirts, and that
Yeah.
looks so comfy, doesn't it? With just shorts or something.
Shorts, speaking of shorts, I've worn my Kira shorts
yeah.
loads and loads, yeah. Very good for like, you know, dog walks. And also just being at home. Very
Yeah.
nice. They see those I like because they're short, obviously, so fresh, but they're quite tailored. I would call
Yeah.
They've
them.
got the pleats and
Yeah,
the
they've got
pockets.
details that make them not casual. So depending
yeah.
on what you wear on top, they kind of vary. So yeah, they're a winner as well. And something else that I have mentioned before, I think, but I feel like she's such an unsung hero. It's the Sidbury slip dress.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the pattern
You're the
is-
Sidbury slip champion.
I am the champion of it. Honestly, I love it. And because it's designed to be a slip you wear under a dress, right?
Yeah.
But we do say you could make
Oh.
it in something
Whatever you like,
outside
yeah.
you. And I have, and I wear that at
Is that the
home
roses
all the time.
one?
The roses one, and it's
Yeah.
very short. I wouldn't wear it. So I wear it in winter. I wear it with tights and boots
Yeah.
and something underneath. In summer, I wouldn't wear it outside the house. I'm gonna say very honestly, because it's quite revealing.
Oh, but so simple
'Cause it's
to
quite
lengthen
short.
it if you did want.
Yeah, oh yeah, I
Summer
could make
dress,
a
yeah.
lengthened version to actually wear out. But what I use it for constantly is at home, because when it's extremely hot, and all I want is like the thinnest amount of fabric on my body.
Yeah.
That is my best friend. And I've been thinking, because I've worn it to death, worn it and washed it all summer.
It's time for a new one.
It's time for another second one. I won't chuck that one. I love it.
Yeah.
But I think I need another one. And I made that one in viscose actually, which I find really nice to wear in summer.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
it. I think anything you can choose that's a natural fibre
Yeah.
is just
Because-
going to make your life easier and cooler.
Breathable. Yeah. And I don't know, viscose, I feel like it floats more than
Yeah.
cotton. I love cotton. This is cotton, I think, yeah.
But the swish.
The
factor.
swish of the viscose is unbeatable. But yeah, so that's one unsung hero. Do you have any unsung heroes? Like something that maybe doesn't get worn out, but you wear in.
I think I'm gonna name check, but again, sort of. But my original Winona.
Oh,
So the
yes.
pattern that I drafted a couple of
Right.
years ago.
And that was just for you.
That was just for me.
I want this kind of garment.
Yeah, for the most part, unless it's clean, fresh out of the wash.
Yeah.
It is relegated to
Wear at
gardening and wearing
Oh, yes.
at home. But I was gardening this weekend in it and it was just perfect.
Perfect. Great.
So obviously for me that one's a couple of years old, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm
But-
okay with it getting scruffy.
Of course. But that's a good call actually. If you've got older makes that you still love to
Yeah.
wear, they may be a bit faded,
stained,
they may be
yeah.
stained.
Yeah.
Don't chuck them, wear them at home. They
Yeah.
still have like
Yeah.
a lot of use for sure.
Yeah. Particularly, you know, it gets to a difficult point where you feel like you can't donate it.
No,
It's got a bit
yeah.
scruffy.
Yeah.
And then it's like what
Gone
to do
beyond.
with it. Yeah. But yeah, exactly, just for gardening.
Still wear it. Gardening's
Good
a
game.
very good call, actually. You both do quite a bit of gardening,
Yeah.
don't you? You try. I've seen tomatoes. I've seen all sorts in your garden. Yes. So yeah, there's plenty of opportunities.
Yes.
In terms of, so for me, I usually think sleeveless for summer, personally, because I get very hot. I get very, very cold easily, but I get very, very hot easily
You
as
feel the
well.
temperature.
I feel the temperatures like instantly. And so for me, that's what I, like this would be the most sleeve I
Yes,
wear, which
yeah.
is barely a sleeve really. But
Me too.
lots of people look to cover up actually,
Yes,
instead
yeah.
of
yeah, it's
wearing-
better against summer.
better against
texture.
summer, yeah, exactly, which I completely understand. So can we think of some of our go-to patterns were we to choose a sleeved one? And again, it depends on what fabric you use. It will still be super fresh if you use the right fabric.
It's like a test.
Well,
Oh,
well, what I was thinking of was your Pippa dress.
Yeah, that's exactly what just came to
So
my mind. 'Cause it's like a
beautiful.
mini Pippa dress,
Yeah.
but it's got long sleeves, which makes it actually good for summer because
Very good.
they're so loose. They're like floaty
Yeah.
with
Because
big
they come in
sleeves.
at the wrist, don't
Yes.
they? So it's not like sleeve.
Exactly.
I wouldn't go for like a
like
sleeve.
No, yeah, you're right.
It's
and
got
yeah,
the space here.
a
Lovely.
similar vibe then I think would be Margot, because she's got
Oh yes!
3/4 length sleeves,
Yeah.
but one of the versions is big floaty sleeves.
That's a great call.
So you're getting a bit of coverage, but again, not
not
tight.
clingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very good call. In terms of jumpsuits, I was thinking the Porter jumpsuit,
Yeah.
which I haven't made, but I do love the look of it. The top is quite blousy, would you agree? So
Yeah.
like there's definitely room
Sort of.
in that top, so it's not clinging to you. The sleeves are, I'm gonna say, maybe elbow length with a little tab, so you can kind of
Yes.
adjust, like really, really cute. And it's got the potential of being extremely fresh, but a bit more covered up.
Yes, absolutely.
Long trousers
Long
and
trousers,
everything,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's a winner. And the Sylvia robe, I'm gonna
Yeah.
mention her again because that's perfect. You can wear whatever and then pop one of those on top. And if you make it, I think we've done some kits where we've had like cozy ones or like casual
Yeah.
Sylvia, but also
then
glam,
Glam
Sylvia.
silver, yeah.
So if you use, I mean, a silk Sylvia.
Oh, heaven.
Can you imagine? That would be amazing and so dressed up, but light, quick to make, not a big investment in terms of fitting time because it's quite straightforward. It's all rectangles, lovely. So yeah, that's a good one.
I've just thought of one more, which is sort of, it's still a short sleeve,
Yeah.
but Eve
Yeah,
The
I was thinking of
fluted
Isabel.
sleeve.
Yes. Yeah.
Similar.
You just get a little bit of coverage
Yeah.
if you prefer not to have
Yeah.
something sleeveless, but also, again, it's just so light.
Yeah.
It's a fluted sleeve. Is that what we call
Yeah.
it? Yes, a fluted sleeve. So yeah, it's also pretty.
It's so pretty.
Prettier than a straight sleeve,
Yeah.
and fresher than a straight sleeve. So
Yeah.
exactly what you want for summer. I do notice in the summer, and this is not to do with sewing, but just in general clothes, people are a bit more adventurous with like
Yeah.
prints that
Oh,
they wear
yeah.
and colours that they wear.
It's such a more exciting
love it.
time for
It
like
is.
people's like spotting, isn't it? I noticed it the
Really
second it gets hot.
is.
I'm like, oh, everyone's dressed really nicely today on the tube
It's
and
like-
stuff.
More
Yeah.
exciting, and so I
Sure.
think it's a good time to maybe find like a simple pattern to have a go at prints.
Yeah,
If you're not
yeah,
a print
exactly.
person or not a bright colour person,
A little
something
top,
like
an Emily
little
top.
Emily top is a
Yeah.
great call. So like a little cami,
Yeah.
and also an Una dress.
Yes.
In terms of how much time it takes to
Yes.
make it, it's
True.
not terrible at all. It's very, very quick.
Fast.
So yeah, I do. I mean, obviously, I like a jazzy print, but I think it's an exciting excuse to try when the weather is
Yeah.
nicer
Yeah.
and the sun is shining. It's a nice excuse to try something
Yeah, I agree.
jazzier. Anything else we want to mention? I mean, we're all gonna make penny tops.
Apparently that's happening.
We'll try that, and also, well, just a big shout out to our summer patterns this year,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
are the Natalia dress, gorgeous,
Yeah.
and the Winona jumpsuit,
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. We all
Which
love
has
it.
been so popular.
Oh my
god,
goodness.
how nice.
So
is that?
popular. I think again it hit the mark in terms of like comfortable, stylish
Yes.
at the same
Yes.
time. So you look good but you feel great as well.
And quick to make.
And
Yeah.
quick to make,
Yeah.
yes. Really big winner.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are our thoughts. Like second half of summer thoughts. We like to do a deep dive into certain things. Sometimes it's one specific pattern, sometimes it's a category. And this time the category was summer patterns. We have a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot to choose
It's
from.
our season, really, isn't
It
it?
is. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. But yeah, go check all of those out. All the details will be in the description. And we hope you've got another summer make in you before the end.
Because
Plenty.
September is hot
September
now.
is so hot. Last year
Yeah.
was boiling.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Right.
you've got weeks.
And also, some people will be coming into summer.
True.
Yes.
If they're
Are you
in
ready?
the opposite hemisphere, take note and get ready for your upcoming summer. We hope you enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to our channel and we'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.